Oh my gosh.
Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me now? This Zoom thing never works for me. I never have good reception. It's very difficult with anyone. When your Zoom is not right, it makes the working environment strange. What am I doing here?
Yoo-hoo, Sheila dear.
Oh, hi, Joy. There you are.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to Zoom you. Zoom,
Oh.
zoom.
Okay. Sheila, I'll help you. Just move your camera or your screen so that your face is kind of right in the center. Right in the center. There.
Like this? Can you see me
Oh,
now?
Yes. That looks better. Sheila, what are you wearing? Back up, Sheila.
This is my purse. How about my purse? I have my purse, I have my gloves, I have my hat, and my beads.
You look beautiful.
I got all dressed up to Zoom you. They said you only see the top of me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you look great.
Should I leave the screen alone now?
Yes, you may leave the screen alone. Keep your face right in the middle.
Okay, my daughter usually sets it up for me so it goes a little bit more smoothly.
It's so good to see you. Are you being healthy and safe in this isolation time?
I do isolation very well. I'm a hugger. It's been very difficult. I hear the church is going to reopen soon. I can't wait to get back to all my friends and worship.
Yeah.
What I did for isolation, though, I got a new puppy.
A new puppy? Well, that'll keep you company. Now, what we want to talk about, though, today is how the church is going to open soon. And I can't, so we're going to see how it looks. So the good news is that, and this is the very best news, is that it will open soon. And they're looking at June 7th.
Wow, I'm excited that we can soon gather together at the church.
Yes, it will be a joyful occasion.
Oh yeah, you like things named after you.
For worship.
I can't wait to see AJ and Marge and Annette and Jean and Randy and Andy and Rusty and Bob and Ruth and Tim and Wanda and Michael and Jen and Jim, and I want to visit with everyone. I'm so anxious to get back to something normal.
Well, dear,
I want to see you, of course.
Well, thank you. But it's not going to be normal right away. Did you get the guidelines that were sent out by the church?
Well, there was a lot to read in that, and I usually don't read more than the first sentence in those emails. That's just a lot to take care of.
Well, our Mountain Sky Conference set out guidelines, okay, so that everyone can be safe when they're coming back to church, and we can take care of our church community.
More rules, more changes. Nothing feels normal anymore. Nothing.
Well, now as Christians, we are charged to care for others. Like Paul's letter to the Philippians, he said, let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit. That each of you look out not only for his own interests, but for those interests of others.
Of course I care about others, but there are so many rules.
These are guidelines, they're only temporary, and we can all be careful for a little while, and we can care fully for our church community.
Okay, what do I need to do to care for myself and Emma and everyone else at the church?
Okay, the first thing is if you have COVID or COVID-like symptoms, don't come to church. Stay home and watch the live feed on Facebook.
Of course.
So let's start getting ready for church.
You mean putting on my church lady clothes?
Well, sort of tops and bottoms are important, but no, it also means if you have a mask, please bring that with you because we'll need to wear a mask during church. If you don't have a mask, there will be masks available for you at each door.
Well, I don't care much for those masks. They mess up my makeup and they don't coordinate with my hat.
Well, we wear masks to protect each other from this nasty virus.
Okay, masks. So what else?
BYOB.
That's a little bit inappropriate, Joy, for the church.
Oh, no. I mean, bring your own Bible. You see, we can't be really touching everything that we usually touch like together, like the hymnals or bulletins or notepads or even the collection plates.
I guess that does make sense.
And when you drive up to the church, park as usual. Put on your mask and enter the church. You may go through either door.
All right, something seems more normal.
Well, the guidelines ask that we do not stop and visit in the parking lot or in the church. You just kind of go straight to your seat in the sanctuary.
Oh, yes. Emma and I always sit on the right side. We can't wait to be back in our place.
Okay, well, that's good, but we are also practicing social distancing, so the chairs will be spread out a little bit. So just choose the amount of chairs that your family needs and have a seat, but you won't be able to bring people to you or visit with them or invite them to your area. Okay?
Except by my friends, everything is so different.
You can still show that you care. You can smile. That shows in your eyes. You can wave. You can air hug. It will feel different, but we will be back together.
Well, it will seem odd yelling at each other across the church.
Oh, no yelling. You know, research has shown that talking loudly, singing, speaking loudly can help spread that virus.
Really? So why go to church if we can't hug and sing and pray out loud?
Well, we go to church to worship and praise and celebrate. We can still do that, and I think we need to do that. But we need to also protect the people in our church community.
It's going to feel so different.
Oh, we have learned different before. As Methodists, we learn different every time we change a pastor.
Oh my gosh, Joy. When does Pastor AJ leave? I don't know if I can handle another change.
Pastor AJ is going to be with us until June 21st. We can still have a chance to see her, but we need to protect and to care for her too. So you'll still have to stay 6 feet away, and you can send her messages either through email or phone calls or texts or even cards. She'd appreciate those.
Is our new pastor going to be okay moving with this COVID thing going on?
Oh yeah, she's been great. She's been part of this planning of the reopening of the Gillette Church all along. She is looking forward to seeing all of us.
Like the song says, we are the church. We will welcome her, even if it feels a little strange.
I think the transition of pastors...
Oh, no, Joy. Oh, no, Joy. Under these guidelines, we can't have a good old Methodist potluck to welcome our new minister.
We cannot. That is so true. It'll be a while before we can gather for parties and meals. Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we need to be creative in finding ways to welcome the new person. Methodists are very creative.
That's right. It will be a while. That's very true. We have heard some very creative things. Oh, with the special music and the children's service. We'll still have a children's sermon, but it will be where the children stay with the family.
I'm so glad you told me. I guess that means no noisy offering either.
We'll still have a noisy offering. You can just drop your change loudly into the buckets at each door. And if you're giving your tithes and offerings, that still can be done through electronics, or it can be done through the U.S. mail, or you can drop those in the offering plates at the doors as well.
Well, just FYI, I'm sticking with the US mail. You know how I am with the electronic thing. But we've done this before.
You know, we've done a lot of this before. We still have fellowship.
I'm sure that means no coffee or cookies for now. As a community, we're going to stick together to get through all of this.
Sheila, you're beginning to understand. Yes, it's going to be hard, but it's only temporary.
Well, but you know, just walking through the door of the church is going to feel great.
Yes, we will receive God's message wherever two or more are gathered. It will be different, but it is the beginning of returning to normal.
I suppose there's guidelines for leaving the church also.
Oh, yes, yes. AJ will dismiss us row by row, and we still have to stay 6 feet apart, and then we'll go directly to our cars.
Yeah. I miss our church family. You know what? I can visit away from the church. I'm going to start calling and emailing folks, a couple people every day. If we can't visit at church, we can visit away from church.
Yes, there you go. Be creative. Fellowship and worship will be different, but it will never stop.
Joy, I really think this will work. And I don't want you to worry any more about this. Dear, it's only temporary. We Christians can worship in silence, far apart, and even at home. We're a tough bunch. It's going to be good, just different.
You are right. It is going to be good. The church is always a safe place, and now each of us has an important role to keep it safe.
I'm so glad you're starting to understand, my friend.
Sheila, God bless you so much. It's good to see you. Bye.
Bye, Joy. Goodbye. God bless. Godspeed. Be careful.
Godspeed. Stay safe.
Okay. Oh, it's recording again.